Brooklyn Independent Television.
That last story may have you thinking about how to stay cool this summer. And after nearly 3 decades of disuse, the McCarren Park Pool and Recreation Center reopened in June. The revamped facility underwent a 30-month, $50 million facelift and is Brooklyn's largest pool. But it's also been the site of violent altercations, resulting in concerns about security. Reporter Fred Brown visited the pool with NYC Park Advocates, a local nonprofit group that's fighting to make sure that all city spaces get the services they deserve.
There was excitement in the air as McCarren Pool reopened after 28 years. Everyone was eager for a swim. Back in the day, circa 1937, the pool was a hotspot for Brooklyn residents. Thousands enjoyed basking in the sun in their own backyard. Today, everyone is ready once again to cool down at the newly renovated pool. But according to Jeffrey Croft of NYC Park Advocates, in light of recent incidents, flaring tempers are also in need of a little cooling.
And McCarren Pool has been shuttered for a very, very long time, and this was an amazing resource that was closed to the public. And this was a very important to New York City Park Advocates and to many people who have fought for years to open up this pool. For most of the pool's life, the capacity was 2,200, and they reduced it down to about 1,500. And so there is that's 700 less people are allowed to go in at one time, which is a big deal. Unfortunately, during the first week, violence marred this wonderful opening. And it definitely shook up a lot of people because one of the reasons why the pool was not restored earlier was because people felt that this type of activity would come back and it wasn't going to be properly maintained or the facility properly secured, which is a huge deal. And one of the big issues is when they opened the pool, they only had 2 park enforcement officers and 2 NYPD, which is, for thousands of people, that's clearly not enough. So they had 28 years to get a security plan down, and they did not get it down.
Well, we're pretty excited. This is our first time coming, and I just think it's a really nice thing to have for young kids and families in the neighborhood. So I'm pretty happy about it. The pool just reopened. Of course, there's going to be a lot of excitement. I think that kinks will get worked out as the pool's open for longer, and I feel like we can all kind of share the pool as residents of the community together.
I think it's a great thing personally. For me, it's there's not really anything like this in the neighborhood, and it's the summer, and I want somewhere where I can go and I can swim and enjoy myself. It's a lot closer than going to the beach. I think when you have 18,000 or 28,000 people who have been here so far in a 1.5 week span, you're going to have a few incidents, but I think it's fine.
It was on the news, but I'm not worried. It happens.
So you feel okay coming
Yeah.
to the pool?
Yeah, as long as they don't start with me.
As long as you mind your own business and, you stay to yourself.
There'll always be people who are bent on doing really dumb things, and you can't necessarily stop that, but you can have security in place to deal with it. Pool violence is unfortunately, it's a large part of the pool-going experience for some people.
And what does it consist of?
Well, just yesterday someone was arrested in a pool in Manhattan. Their lifeguards have been assaulted throughout the park system just so far in the last couple of weeks. Fights, disorderly conduct.
A bunch of kids went nuts and attacked the lifeguards and a security guy. It kind of comes with the cards. It's like summertime, kids are out. I'm more afraid of 14-year-olds than I am of some random guy walking down the street, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they're hot and angry.
Yeah, hot and angry.
So it wouldn't affect your visiting the pool?
No.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at breakartsmedia.org/BIT.